Well, hello there. How are you? I'm great, except for this. I have an injured finger. It's the same finger that's been injured, but today it goes on a whole new level of injured, okay? Because let me tell you what happened. I broke a nail. That's all. Just broke a nail. Sounds simple enough, right? I broke it right at the very bottom where kind of it attaches to skin. And I I basically it ripped off and it made a boo-boo on my skin. And it's so short that I think what is I think what is causing the pain is that maybe it's ingrown, maybe? I don't know. All I know is I have hit this thing so many times today that I have nearly wanted to just be done with it. Just it hurts so bad when I hit it. Because I was wearing a Band-Aid, and then I tried putting one of my fingers over it. You know, those finger things, like the glue gun fingers, to further protect it. It didn't help, because I hit it again. I mean, it's right on the tip of your finger. How you not going to hit it? So anyway, I took a bunch of gauze, and I wrapped it around there really thick, as you can see, and came way past the end of my finger because my finger's not that long. So now I'm not hitting it. Well, I mean, that hurt a little bit, but not as bad as when I hit it right down on it. It hurts so flippin' bad. I hit it 3 times while I was washing my hair this morning. Anyway, it'll be fine. I'm doctoring it. It's fine. It's just why I have a giant bandage on, okay? In other news, I went shopping for my sister today, and I found her a nice shirt. Well, I can't say what I found. Well, she doesn't watch my videos, so I guess I can say what I found. Anyway, I got her presents, and I had to do some other run-ins. I went to Pike's. Well, I went to Pike's Nursery to look for her something, but I didn't really find anything that I wanted to get her there. But I bought me a new fern because that's what I needed, is another plant. But it's called an asparagus fern, and it is so cute. Oh, it's the cutest little thing. It's so frilly. Here's my asparagus fern. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? So I came home, and it was just in a little plastic pot. So I had that pot, and I put a bunch of rocks in the bottom of it because that pot doesn't have a hole in it, and put it in that little basket. But isn't it cute? Look how frilly. Look how frilly. I just love it. But then I got orchid dirt, and I repotted 3 of my orchids. I had on work gloves with that one. And, I mean, you know, my garden gloves. I just hit myself in the nose. So that is my new pot. I already had my little fairy in there that I don't remember now who sent it to me. One of my followers sent it to me in a package, and I can't remember who it was, but anyway. And then I got that pot at Walmart a while back, but what I did not realize, see how big those holes are on the side? Well, the dirt for an orchid has like bark in it, so the dirt, when you water it, the dirt and everything would come running out those holes. So I just went back and got some of my, whatever that green stuff is, moss, and filled up those holes so the dirt wouldn't come out, and put fresh dirt in there because it's real good to repot your plants every now and then. And then this, I got this on Amazon, and it is a moss, it's called a moss bowl. And I just kind of cleaned it up. I didn't repot it and put new dirt in it, but I'll probably do that later. But my finger was hurting. Anyway, so I got all that done. That was fun. That was a little bit stressful because her birthday is it Friday or is it Saturday? It's the 6th. That's Saturday. And even though we're not going up there Saturday, we're not going up there until, well, she may come down here next Wednesday or we'll go up there. But either way, I was like, I have got to start looking for this present for her because I do not want to wait until the last minute, even though a week out sounds like the last minute to me because I like to have things bought in advance, but I lose time sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just lose time. I just happened to glance over and they were both sleeping so angelically that I had to get them a recording of them sleeping because y'all don't get to see that side of them much. You get to see the barking and the walking, but not the angelic sleeping side. So anyway, and Gracie is hungry because it's dinner time and she keeps pacing back and forth trying to figure out when I'm gonna finally feed her. I guess that'll be now. In other news, someone asked me yesterday, shouldn't Joan's back be healed by now because I still go over and change her bandage? Oh, I said it right that time. But it is and it is not. But you have to realize they pulled a core of a cyst out of her back that was about that deep, and they left it open to heal from the inside out. So I told her yesterday that now it just looks like a belly button, basically, because it's about as big around the hole, maybe as big around as a dime, but it's about as deep as maybe a nickel. It looks like a belly button. I mean, I know all belly buttons are different, but yeah, she's got a belly button on her back, and the redness around it is way down from where it was. So I just go over there every day and clean it and put a little new medication on it and put a new bandage on it. And she goes back. I mean, she don't go back for, I think, 2 or 3 more weeks. I'm like, what? But anyway, it looks a lot better. So, oh, and I got a package in the mail today. She sent me these cute little earrings. Look how cute. Little owl earrings. Are they going to focus? Jolene. I told her I love her name. Jolene. 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 Anyway, she probably didn't want me to sing that song. Let me put you right here, and I'll show you the shirt she got me. And I'm so very appreciative of her sending me, thinking of me to send me something. Here's the shirt. It says, "That's what I do. I fix stuff and I know things." Yes. So anyway, thank you so much, Jolene. I am very appreciative of it. And I don't expect anybody to ever want to send me anything because I'd rather you buy for yourself or your family. But if you so desire, I'm not going to take your blessing away from you that you will get for sharing something with me, but I'm also not asking anyone to send me anything because Lord knows I have all I need. But if you so desire, y'all like how it's like I'm in the middle of a sentence and then I start again and it's later and I'm in a different location. It's usually because the phone rings. Anyway, yeah, I don't ask for anything. I don't. Somebody started following me. It's been a month or so ago, and she said, "So, what is it that you want? Do I need to send you stars, or do I need to do this, or do I need to do that? Do that?" I said, "All you have to do is watch the videos and be kind. That's it. That's all I ask of you. You don't have to send me anything. You don't have to send me stars. I would like it if you would do that to the videos, you know what I'm saying? Or even type out something, that's fine. But if you just watch them and you're kind, that's all I care about, yeah. In other news, you like how I start out that way? A funny. Jake on Shirtless Jake's Homestead posted a picture of him and his woman, Lissa, eating sushi, and someone commented and said something about real men don't eat sushi. So then someone asked him in the comments, what do real men eat? And he said, steaks and mountain oysters. I know, right? So I had to comment. And I was like, so you're telling me that real men don't eat fish, but they do eat balls of animals? Is that what you're telling me right now? Because that's what mountain oysters are. He never came back and answered me, but Jake got a laugh out of it, so that's all that matters. But anyway, and then in other news, yesterday we had our meeting at work, and we all sat around the table. It was a meet and greet for our new employee, and we're all sitting around the table and introducing ourselves and talking about ourselves and then telling what it is we do. I took my Band-Aid off. See it right there? See it? See it? Do you see it? Oh my gosh, it's so sore. Anyway, so Amy started talking about this, you know, she has migraines and she's on this medication, and she said, so it gives me this like word salad. Well, I busted out laughing because I knew exactly what she was talking about when she said word salad. Anyway, she kept talking and then she named the medication, and I was like, that's exactly what I was on. And when I was on it, I started forgetting words, or I would say the wrong word, or, oh, I don't know, one day on my way to work, I forgot where I was and where I was going. So I knew exactly what she was talking about when she said word salad. However, when I Googled word salad, it said that people with schizophrenia have it, and I was like, maybe that's not a good name for it. But basically, it's almost like you've had a stroke and you're trying to say a word, but you say the wrong word all the time. And I noticed it when I was on that medication. I just couldn't come up with the right word. Anyway, it still happens to me, and I've been off that medication for 18 years. It's called Topamax, and it's actually for seizures, but they found out that it treats migraines. And she has severe migraines and actually tried to come off of it one time. You have to slowly come off of it. She started having migraines again. So I just thought it was funny when she said word salad. I knew exactly what she was talking about because that's kind of an accurate description of the way I felt when I was on that medication. Like just a jumble up of words would come out of my mouth. Kind of like now. Yeah. Just trying to say like buggy or shopping cart for those of you who don't know what a buggy is, or a trolley. A trolley for those of you who don't know what a shopping cart or a buggy is. It's a trolley. But anyway, and I might say tree. You know, it's just I can't say the right words, and I can't come up with the right words, and that's my life. But I just laugh about it and move on. But yeah, and along those same lines, there was a deputy who had a stroke while he was working at the jail. And he went in and he was trying to tell the inmates something, but he said he knew what he was trying to say, but what was coming out of his mouth, he said he knew it didn't sound right, but that's all he could say. Like, you know, he kept, like he was trying to say, okay, line up for a pill call or something. I don't know what he was trying to say, but he said, what he said was something like, let's go get a hamburger. I mean, it was like totally different than what he was trying to say. And he said, I knew it was wrong, but I kept saying it because in my mind it sounded right. I mean, you know, in my mind was telling me it was right. But then when I would hear it, I was like, that's not right. But he couldn't correct it. Well, anyway, one of the inmates went and hit the buzzer and told them that they needed to come in and get him, that they believed he had had a stroke. Yes. I used to always tell people, when you work at the jail, if you treat inmates like you would want to be treated and treat them with kindness and respect, they will have your back. They will. They'll even jump in a fight for you, to help defend you if you take care of them. Anyway, I think that's all of the in other news I have for you. So, oh, in other news, there's a manhunt going on in my county right now. Kind of reminds me of Lester on I'm a Survivor with their manhunt, but their guy was caught last night. Yes, last night. And now our guy is still on the loose, but it's on the opposite end of the county. It's a really big county with 800,000 people. So they're on the opposite end. They're down near Atlanta. So I'm not really worried about him coming this way. I mean, he might, but you never know. He was last spotted somewhere down around the Battery. They call it the Battery, which is where they hold the Atlanta Braves games, not just one, games, not game. But yeah, down there, they're on a manhunt. So hope they catch him. And Trina told me that he got upset because he went to Northside Hospital and shot 5 people. 1 passed away, the other 4 are injured, but he was mad because they wouldn't give him his Ativan. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. But hopefully it will end with no one else getting injured. The one in Cleveland, Texas ended with no one getting injured. No one else getting injured. So I hope this is the same. But that's all I have for you. I hope you got some sort of enjoyment out of this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, I love you, and Jesus loves you, and I hope he's coming back soon, because Lord knows we need him real bad. Okay, love you, mean it. Bye.